Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so honestly, there's just a couple things I thought we could go over, and then I'm just gonna load this up to the page. And I just feel like a lot of things lately in this business are just things in our own head, right? And if we have people on our team that we might not see eye to eye with, or there's a situation, instead of blowing up about it or having it be an issue, to just get on the phone with them or talk to them. I've had a couple situations lately, and they all get resolved. I call myself Dr. Tanis lately. Sorry, I think I'm funny. But yeah, but no, but there's just things I know, like a couple of you on here had a hard morning or a bad day, or there's been situations going on in your business or in your life. And then, if you just talk to your upline or whatever the situation is, it's usually can always be fixed. So, one major thing is staying connected. I know everybody has different goals in this business, but the biggest thing is staying connected with your team. I mean, I know a lot of you leaders, you're doing your own thing. I mean, none of you guys need to be babysat. That's not what I mean. But, I love just talking to, Jackie, if I'm having a tough day, if I need to vent, or if we talk about something in our business. I love just, knowing I have that support. So always go to your diamond leader, your upline, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else on the team, or, like you guys know, the girl who enrolled me, I don't speak to her. So, but that's where I'm just saying, doesn't matter who signed you up. If you feel more comfortable talking to someone else on the team, or you have an issue with someone on your downline, or something you guys don't see eye to eye, or whatever it is. We just have situations like that because we're all women, right? My dad actually said today, I was at my parents' house today, he said, imagine if all of you guys were on your period at once. I thought that was funny. Sorry, I thought that was funny. My dad's, he just thinks, he's like, you women, right? He just thought that was funny. Anyway, but yeah, it's so important to stay connected in this business with your team, especially the people that are really serious. You just want to stay connected. I mean, a lot of you guys I talk to, lots. Some of you guys I talk to, more than others. But, always know that your upline's there for you to help you with online parties, in-person parties, or one-on-one. I know I have a couple parties this week. We're going to do the team one tomorrow night, but a couple in-person ones later on in the week. And I love doing those. They're fun and it's exciting for your business. Launch parties are great. Another thing I'm going to say, along with the messaging thing, if you have something important you need to talk to someone on your team with, get them on the phone. I know I talked to a couple of you guys on the phone today. The whole messaging back and forth, first of all, it can be kind of a waste of time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time up, especially if you're busy. And the biggest thing, growing relationships with your teams. A lot of you guys have team chats going on, or if you just want to talk to me or whoever your uplines are, I love the team chats. I know we had that diamond chat there for a while. It got kind of out of hand. Just got too much sometimes, but, so if you ever just want to talk to the person who signed you up, or, whoever you're connecting with, or if you're just doing your own thing, that's fine too. But the more you stay connected with your team and your leader, the better, really, depending on what your goals are, of course. And then just going into whole Facebook, I know we talked about this on Facebook. The whole copying posts, I know I say this all the time, being consistent, because it's super, super important. If you guys aren't being consistent and you're trying to use social media, use Hootsuite or use something, or get on your phone. Like, even if you can get on your phone, I mean, I know a lot of you guys are busy. I know a lot of you guys have kids or other jobs, but you have to stay consistent and don't copy people's posts. I know we have the post page, but switch things up. I know we're having a couple issues with that. People were just copying word for word from someone's post, and you need to switch it up and make it you, right? Because you want to be relatable, right? If people see you post something, I had a couple people post something, and it had my information on it. That it was nobody on here, but it was just kind of funny. I'm like, oh, that's me. My phone number was on there and everything. So yeah, don't do stuff like that. It's not very good. What was I going to say? Ba, ba, ba. Oh yeah, and just like plugging in. I know if I have a bad day or something, I had a really bad day last week for some reason, and I took a nap, I had a headache, and then I literally got up, watched a video, and I was all pumped up about my business again. So the thing is, if you're not consistent in your business and you're not, connecting with your upline, it's hard to kind of get into, it's easy, to kind of get into a slump, right? So I know a lot of you, depending on what your goals are, you just really want to stay connected. So yeah, there wasn't a huge, amount of things I wanted to go over, but I thought I know there's only a couple, sorry, who wrote something down? 1 second. I appreciate you guys all showing up and coming on today. I know I just really did it last minute, but there was just a couple of things because I knew a couple people were having some kind of down weeks, down couple days and stuff. So I just thought it'd be fun to get on a quick Zoom quickly, and I love getting on Zooms. I think they're fun. Did anybody want to talk about anything with their team, or anything that's like kind of frustrating them, or anything that's exciting them in their business right now? Someone has to say something. So I'm not doing all the talking. Otherwise, I could just go on and on. You all know how I like to talk. Oh my gosh, my videos were a little bit much yesterday, guys, but I feel like I was feeling really emotional because I had a couple girls on the team, and they're all great girls and nothing against them, but people literally had joined the business in a couple months and they were ready to just like throw in the towel, and I was just like, oh, no. Not everybody's going to get to diamond in 2 months. Not everybody's going to get to, ruby, and with this ruby bonus, which is great incentive, but it doesn't happen to everybody. So don't compare yourself to certain people, So did you guys want to talk about anything that's going on in your business? I'm excited about this. My goal is to get in a couple ballots for this $10,000 contest right now. I'm excited about that. Sadie's getting one in. Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? Sadie was having a bad morning, right? And literally we talked. Sorry to put you out there like that, but I'm just saying she was having a tough morning. We talked, and then she signed up a customer, and then she signed up a distributor. Like, this business is so up and down like that. It's so exciting when you get a customer, or if you have a bad day because someone, oh my gosh, I took Harley to McDonald's tonight because she likes playing on the play thing there. And I walked in, and this girl and her son walked out, and so I thought they were done with the table. They were leaving, and I sat down, and she came back, and she literally she's like, well, that's my table. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I thought you left. And I should have blitzed her. No, anyway, but people are just, don't let people's negative energy, or people on Facebook who complain, or just negative people, don't let anyone get you down. This business is just so rewarding when you just let negativity and silliness that happens just block it out, right? Because we all have stuff going on in our lives, and and then I ended up talking to her after she came back, and I offered to move seats, and I said to her, I was like, oh, I'm really sorry, like I thought you left. And she's like, well, no, I just went to the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like you took all your stuff, and so I'm really sorry. And then we started talking, and then I found out she maybe just had a bad moment, right? So I give people the benefit of the doubt, unless they're mean to me. But anyone want to, anything in their business that they want to kind of talk about, that anything good or bad, anything that's, you wanted to bring up? Or you guys all are just going to stare at me? Hello? You guys are all on mute too. I'm like talking to myself. My dog's like looking at me here.
Okay, I have something to say.
Thank you, Sadie. Jeez, everyone else is just staring at me. I'm just
okay. So this girl that I used to work with, she's also in she's an It Works distributor, not through me or on this team or anything. Okay. And I didn't know that, and I added her to try and get her onto my team. And then I say, hey, she's an It Works distributor. That's cool. Maybe we can talk and everything. And ever since I added her, she has stolen every single one of my posts.
Yeah.
I just posted one about, by tomorrow night, I'll have my first entry, and she saw it and she posted it right away. And it really, really irks me.
Yeah, you can delete her. You can delete her. Yeah,
I did. I just now,
yeah.
no.
That's the thing. When I have sidelines, they have to be friend. I mean, I have everybody on the team. I add them as a friend. Some people haven't accepted my friend request. Literally everyone that's new as a distributor, I add them right away because I want everybody on my downline, so I can connect with them. But if people don't accept my friend request, it's okay. I cry quickly and then I'm fine. No, just if someone's not my friend and they add me, or you have to be careful with that too, because they can I've had actually when I went diamond, I had people add me, and I've told a couple of the girls this, and they will literally, some of them will poach your friends list and people on your wall, and it's not good. I mean, I would never do that to someone, but all the people who I have on my friends list that aren't on my team, they're friends of mine, so but if I think that they're kind of shady, I get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's some girls who I am friends with on Denise's page, and they're all higher leaders and they're good girls, and then some of them I had to get rid of because I saw some unfortunately people who are really hungry in this business. Some people are kind of like that. I'm not like that. I don't want to get to the top that way, but unfortunately some people are like that. So you can just delete people, I wouldn't worry about that. It's annoying, but people shouldn't be stealing
very
posts.
annoying.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah, but I see that on the team too. So especially if you have mutual friends with someone, don't copy someone's posts word for word, because then it just looks bad. It would just look lazy. It's just, and as Tori put on the team page, on the training page yesterday, you want to post something that's about you and your life. I see there's a couple of girls on the team, and we all do it. We all watch Top Earners, and we can take ideas and post. I know I've done it too, of course, but the difference is if I see someone who keeps doing it over and over and over again, and I know that girl, and it just looks fake, It's different if it's just a post that's a post just to get up there, and it's something good that anyone could use. But if it's a post that it looks too worded, you can just tell. I can tell which ones are people have just copied, and it's from whoever it's from, right? But if it's just a post that anyone uses, I mean, that's totally different, right? But you want it to be you, right? This business is all about people joining you, and they're joining you and your family and your kids, and then they're joining at Works, right? So they're joining you first. So to post something that an Ambassador Diamond is posting, and you're just starting out, or you're a Ruby, or all those things are great, don't get me wrong, but someone who's at Ambassador, it's different. You can't really relate to someone as much. You have to just be real, right? People want to join you in your journey. They're not joining someone else in their journey, So yeah, I get rid of people that I just think I don't need. Yeah. Yeah, did anyone else want to kind of talk about anything or have any questions about anything? Those were just a couple things I thought we could go over. I've noticed, honestly, whenever I have, and it happens to me every single day, I have someone oh, this person, oh, this, and you know what, I tell people, you know what, don't let people bring you down. Don't let something bother you. Almost every single situation that I've ever had has been resolved. And if I can't resolve it somehow, and you need something done through customer service, that's different. We have the BAM and everything. But if it's someone on your team, or it's a situation with a customer, or it's something that can be taken care of, just don't freak out about it. Because I think sometimes we get so worked up with our emotions, or we're upset with someone, or we're upset about a situation, then we blow up, some people. I try and be calm. I actually had a situation where I had one of my customers. This is a situation I was kind of what? But then I just got over it, because I was oh, whatever. That's her problem, not mine. I had one of my customers who had given me a referral, and she's oh, she's going to add you on Facebook, and she really wants your help. She wants to order products. And so she added me, and I was talking to her, and I sent her a voice message, and I was really nice. And literally she messaged me back. She's like, I'm not interested. And I tried to write her back, but I couldn't. And I noticed that she had blocked me. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, whatever. I'm like, I don't know this girl, but who cares? Maybe she just had a bad day and she thought I was going to keep messaging her. But a situation like that, for example, I could have let it ruin my day. Like, oh, why did someone block me? But at the end of the day, I was like, oh, who cares? Like, moving on. Right? So people just do weird things sometimes. I've had girls on the team be upset about certain situations, and I talk through it with them, and then they're fine. Right? So maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they had something. Maybe they had a fight with their spouse, or their kid was acting up. Right? Because that always happens. Right? So, yeah, I just don't let anything get to you, because that's the biggest thing in this business is just staying positive and happy and, you know, excited. You know, if you're down and out or you're mad about a situation, it's not helping you in your business at all. Thanks, Sadie, for talking to me. Nobody else wants to talk to me.
No problem.
Back to what Sadie was just saying, like, I had something super similar happen to me.
Yeah.
So somebody messaged me, like somebody I had added on Facebook. She messaged me asking me like how to use the wrap. She said she had a couple boxes that were just sitting there. So I helped her. I told her, I even sent her like a video and showed her how to use her wrap. Like, I have no idea who she is. So I was like scrolling through Facebook and I saw this post that was the identical post that I had just posted like an hour ago. And it was something about like why I joined It Works, like the amazing compensation plan, and I don't have to have parties, I don't have to keep product on hand. And where I had put It Works, she marked it out and she put Plexus. Like, she literally copy and pasted my exact. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I made that up. Like, I didn't even copy and paste it from somewhere. So I had to delete her.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to be nice and keep her on there, but I was like, no, like, can't do that.
Yeah, and you have to protect yourself. We had a girl on the team who actually started another business, and she actually had started messaging some girls on the team and about it, and which is a huge no-no. You can't do stuff like that. And I just sent her a nice message just saying, you know, like, hey, girl, like, I didn't realize she was going to do both businesses, which, you know, you kind of want to just do one business, right? Like, when you're doing more than one, you know, It Works they really don't want you doing that anyway. Like, you know, especially two businesses if they're similar, right? I mean, if you're selling candles and you're selling It Works, okay, whatever, but you kind of want to stick to one business so people take you, you know, seriously, right? But so she was in a business that had some similar products, and, you know, I just messaged her. I was like, hey, hon, like, you can't be like adding, you know, asking girls on the team page for them to join your business because we're doing this business. And I was really nice about it. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And like, it was fine. You know, some people might have blown up at her, be like, oh my God, why are you adding people? Right. But, you know, I've really learned in this business, you have to just be, I mean, we all vent. We all have days where we're like, oh my gosh, why is this person, right? But stuff like that where you can just be, you know, professional and just, you know, and we're women, right? Like, so our emotions tend to we're crazy sometimes, right? I mean, my husband says I'm crazy all the time, but he means it because he just loves me, right? But no, but what I'm saying is that, you know, we can blow up on something that doesn't even really matter. Or we can just treat it, you know, in a, you know, an adult manner. And then it was fine. Everything was fine. And she didn't cause a problem, and she felt bad, and she kept apologizing, and, you know, yeah, it was fine. So and she's still selling It Works, and I don't know if she's doing this other thing, but I don't really know her, and she seems like a nice girl. But yeah, so I mean, this business is just so, if something's bothering you, or there's a situation with someone, or you're someone on your downline, or whatever it is, like, just don't worry about it. Talk to your upline, and almost everything can be resolved. I mean, any situation that's ever happened, we've always had it resolved. I mean, so, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Did anyone else want to have anything that they wanted to just kind of talk about, kind of similar to what we were talking about, or anything in their business they had questions about, or I just wanted to do a quick little Zoom tonight because I feel like a lot of people get down and out about people on their team or situations that don't even really matter. And it's just taking away from working your business, right? If you dwell on something. I know all day today and all day yesterday I was really reaching out to girls on the team. I still have people I need to reach out to that I want to talk to. But, this whole business is just keeping your team pumped up, keeping people excited, believing in them. As Denise and Cammie always say, Cammie, you guys, she sent me the nicest message and she's like, oh, your team's on fire. And you just have to keep people pumped up. That's what we have to do. We just have to keep everybody on our team pumped up, keep people excited. And that's what network marketing is all about, is just believing in people and so that they believe in themselves. And, I was always confident I knew I could do this business, but a lot of people need that encouragement. They need that excitement. I, really wanted to make this happen, and I wanted to prove people wrong, and, we needed it financially. And I really, when you just pour that belief into people, that's where the magic happens. I know it sounds kind of corny, but pumping people up in this business, oh my gosh, I have my bad days, and my husband's like, you're awesome. Like, look at you, look at this team. And, he's like, look what you've done. And, then I'm like, yeah, like I'm pumped up and I'm happy again, so we all need to love on each other and just be happy and, get our teams excited and pull them out of, if they're having a bad day or they've had a fight with their spouse or day at work sucks, right? Just get them pumped up about the business. And, the upcoming months are going to be crazy, you guys. I'm excited about this $10,000 thing right now. Even if everybody gets one entry, you guys, like I said, one girl from Ontario that I knew who was underneath someone else, she won $20,000 and she just had one entry and they deposited it into her bank account. It was just like, boom. So, I mean, yeah, obviously I would like to win $10,000, but I would more so rather have people on my team win. So people on this team can totally win. I mean, it sounds hard because there's only 100, but you guys, a lot of people don't sign up customers and distributors. Like, there's people in the business. I know we have like 150,000 distributors or whatever, but realize a lot of those people literally sign up and don't do anything. Happens all the time. It happens with gym memberships. It happens in companies. It happens in businesses like this. So 100 people, I mean, that's, what if there's maybe only a couple of thousand people who, do this, and then there's 100 people that have a ballot, right? So it's, it's good odds, honestly. It's way better than like the lottery. So I really encourage you. Tara's laughing at me. Thanks, Tara, for talking to me. Everybody's like quiet and staring at me. That's okay.
I feel bad. That's why I had to take it off.
Thanks. Like, it's a tough crowd here tonight. Jeez. That's okay. I love you guys. I'm not going to take it personally. I got halfway my entry today. Oh, awesome. Tanya got halfway through her entry today. Yeah, I signed up a customer today. I'm working on some distributors. But I'm working on, I really want my team. I really want you guys. That's why we're going to do the team party tomorrow night. Invite potentials. If you guys need help closing any customers or distributors, let your uplines know if you need help with anything. Because a lot of people are new. And I mean, I don't know. We all get excited when new people join. And, if you need help with anything, like, let us know. I love doing the parties. It just kind of, when there's a lot of us on, it's exciting. So whether you can make it or not, invite potentials. And don't just share it, you guys. I know I had put that up and literally everybody started sharing it. Message people. It's fine to share it, but I would totally just message people. Tori, did you raise your hand at me? Did you want to talk to me?
Like, as we're sitting,
thank you.
so, like, as we're sitting here, I literally just got an email.
Yeah.
Loyal customer. Like, I talked to her today. This is my first customer in 3 weeks. Like,
awesome.
I horrible at signing customers. Like, and I'm starting my 5th distributor tomorrow. So I have 1 entry.
Awesome. That's great. Honestly, you guys, I even told my mom, I said, Mom, you might become a distributor this week. That's what I told her.
That's what I said to my son.
Yeah, that's what you said too, because you know what? I have people on the fence and I know they're going to sign up, but I also don't want to push people you don't want to just push people to sign up. You don't want it to be like that. I never ever want someone to just sign up just so, I can get an entry, right? I don't want them to do that. I want people to want to do it. But hey, if you've been thinking about signing up your spouse or someone, or I don't know. If it comes down to Friday and I need a distributor, my mom is becoming a distributor. Maybe I could sign up the dog too. No, I'm just joking.
Can I sign up my cat?
Yeah, I can sign up the cat. Why not? Does the cat have a credit card? Oh no, then they need social insurance too. Damn it. They could be a customer. I swear my parents' dog gets People magazine sent. My mom signed up for something online, but somehow the dog's name got on there. I don't know. I'm like, Mom, that sounds kind of shady. My mom's awesome though. She's not going to be shady. Oh God.
I got my kit today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And you got
I'm going to post about it tomorrow.
Yeah, you better. You better post it. Aw, that's awesome. Did anyone have anything else they wanted to kind of talk about relating to what I just kind of talked about? And then I'm going to record this. Well, I am recording it, and then I'll just put it up on the page. Andrea, do you want to talk to me? Paulina, Randy, Jennifer, anyone want to talk to me? Azure, where are you?
I was going to say something about the videos that you were talking about yesterday.
My meltdown videos? Yeah.
No, like just where we were talking about the videos and the voice chats in Messenger.
Yeah.
So we did Allie's launch party today. Katie did it it was good.
Oh my gosh, I meant to be on it. My phone died and I was at McDonald's.
Allie did like a video beforehand that she posted, like welcoming everybody, and it was really cute. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
It was really nice because it just totally personalized the whole party and just kind of set like a really good tone for it. So it wasn't all just like constantly reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's awesome. I'm glad it went well. That's great. Paulina, you raised your hand at me. I'm your teacher, right? You're going to talk to me?
Oh, actually, one thing I need to say is about the voice I had posted yesterday in the page. Make sure that you click the word keep, because I sent a couple and I didn't realize you're supposed to click word keep and then it won't save it on their end.
Oh, okay. I sent a couple off bad and I just made a joke about it and it was funny.
I'm having issues here. I couldn't get on. I just got on and I'm on my phone, so it's like doing weird things. So I'll have to listen to it from the beginning because I just couldn't.
That's okay.
For some reason.
That's okay. And Azure's just putting down her daughter. That's awesome. Did anybody else have anything that they wanted to kind of talk about? I didn't want to keep this super long. I just wanted to go over a couple of those things because I feel like everybody kind of, I feel like, I had the biggest thing in this business, you guys, is if you guys need personal development or you need to talk to your upline or you want to come to me, honestly, I feel like you have to be tough in this business. You really have to be tough. You either break through things and you become super tough and you can become an ambassador, or you cry about something and you quit like in your first month, right? So, I know we all have bad days. There's Robin. Hi, Robin. Robin will talk to me. Hi, Robin.
I totally forgot, and Bailey was here.
Totally forgot about me. That's fine. My mom was just here too. That's fine. He forgot about me. That's fine. But yeah, I remember Jackie telling me, I remember last fall and I was having issues with some people and I was just like, oh my gosh, why don't they get it? Why, am I doing something wrong? And this business, you just have to be, I say this over and over again, and I know it's probably annoying, but you have to be consistent and excited and believe you can do it. And then of course put in the work and everything, right? But those are the biggest things. People are going to watch you. They're watching to see if you're going to take it seriously, if you're, if you're passionate about what you're doing, or if you're just going to post and talk about it once a week. Like, they're going to move on. They're going to go sign up with someone else. Like, look at Robin. Robin got in her chat, she was talking about Robin got a customer tonight. And she, the girl was signed up underneath someone else, but she asked to be moved underneath Robin because she sees how, awesome Robin is and how, serious Robin is about her business, right? So people are always watching you. Right, Robin?
Yep.
No, she's not going to talk to me. That's fine. But it's so true.
Yes.
Like,
No, it's true. Because
true.
I had approached her a year ago, and she told me she was signed up under her niece, and then just out of the blue today she messaged me, and she called customer service herself and switched herself over.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So does she have to do a new 3 months underneath you, or?
She said she does the ThermoFit and Fat Fighters anyway. She said, I've been doing those for a year. So she had no problem just starting her auto ship over again.
But they make her do the 3 months, right? Like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
that's fine.
She would have anyway, but she goes, I have no problem calling. So she called and got my number and address and switched over, and
that's awesome.
They wanted to know why, and so she's had a nice
that's
little.
Exciting when stuff like that happens, right? Like, I'll have something silly happen, like that girl I told you about earlier, who like added me and whatever, deleted me or whatever, and then I'll have someone message me and be like, oh, thanks so much for helping me. Like, I really appreciate you and stuff. And so this business is just so up and down. You can't worry about silly people and silly situations. You have to be tough. You have to be a leader. I always say this: you have to be a leader, not a follower. People are going to join you because they know you're going somewhere, right? So that's why people are going to join you. And if you're having a hard time getting distributors, don't worry about it, because they do come. If you need help closing, like you had a lot of sneak peeks, or you need help with people, like, honestly, I love doing the whole third party. I can get them on a Zoom. I can call them. I've done that lots lately. I love doing that. So I'm happy to help. If any of you guys ever need that, or online parties, or just connecting in a message. Like, I love talking to new people and closing them up. Because when you get a customer distributor, it's good for your team. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for everybody, right? So the more people that come into our business, the better, obviously. So yeah, and you know what, you guys, again, like I'll say it, if you need personal development, I remember Jackie telling me when she went from double to triple, she started growing a big team, like, it can get overwhelming. And if there's all these people with different personalities and different backgrounds, and like, that's why some people just need to get on the phone, or the whole message thing. I like now the voice message, but don't go back and forth on, message, because it's hard to see what that person's thinking. I mean, we've had that stuff like this all the time, and I can see how people are thinking different things, and it just gets all piled up into something that doesn't really even matter, and then it can be fixed so quickly, right? So just keep positive, and if you're having a bad day, like, watch a video, watch some personal development, get yourself pumped up again, because being a business owner, you're gonna deal with silly people. I was talking to my dad about that again today. I'm actually making I was at the bank and everything, and I'm turning like doing a whole business for, like, a business name for my business and everything, and taking care of all that. And because when you're at a certain point, you really want to have a business name for your business, and just for a lot of different reasons. But my dad was even saying today, and he's like, in any type of business, anything you do in your job, you're always going to run into people that you might not agree with. And like that girl at McDonald's tonight, I kind of wanted to tell her where to go, but then I of course didn't. I was just super nice to her instead. It was funny. I just kind of laughed. It was funny, So I don't know. I kill people with kindness. And if people are ever rude to me or negative or something, if it's a customer or someone and I'm trying to sign up, honestly, I just kill people with kindness, and I'm nice to them, and I just play it up. I just be super nice people. Never let yourself get down to where they are if they're bringing you down in any way. That's the biggest thing. I just try and stay super positive even if I don't feel like it that day. I know it can be tough sometimes if you got stuff going on in your life. I get it. We all have stuff going on. But it's so important. Don't let people get to you because they're not worth it. And then it just pulls down your mood and your day, right? Because some people aren't just, I was joking about this yesterday. We all can't be as perfect as Robin. So, right? I'm funny.
That's right.
See? You guys are laughing now. Thank you. Thank you. Joanna, why are you always sitting in the dark? Are you having a nap? Sorry. She's not even listening to me. That's okay.
No, I was trying to unmute my microphone and I couldn't
She's having
unmute
a
it.
sleep. That's okay.
My kids are in bed.
Aww.
We don't have like a huge house, and so the light, like the chandelier that is above my table with my computer, since I'm in the office, it's super duper bright, and my kids' bedrooms are like right here off to the side, so I can't turn the light on because it will totally wake them up.
I love how you're a little boy. I love how your baby's like always sleeping.
Oh my God.
He like sleeps all the time.
All the time. I keep waiting for him to stop.
It's so funny. My daughter was like that. She was the best sleeper, and then I swear she turned 1 and then all hell went. It was just done from there.
If he gives me a year, I will love him.
Yeah. Aw, he's so cute. Well, you guys, did anyone else want to talk about anything else real quick? I appreciate you guys coming up, and I'm going to post this on the page. I wanted to just talk about a couple of those things because I felt like, I mean, we all get like that. We all have stuff going on. And don't let, I have people some days, I feel like, no one in the business, I mean, people just, my brother, for example, I can just kind of put you in a bad mood. And, I just don't let anyone bring me down because I have a vision so clear about what I want to do. And I even said to my mom tonight, I'm like, Mom, is it bad that I really don't talk to like any of my friends really that aren't in the business? And she's like, no. She's like, my dad's like, well, you have your friends that you make money with. Like, that's better. Like, I spend all my time with my family and it works. Like, you guys are my family, right? So the more I grow relationships with my team and the more we're all, growing together and promoting, like, it's a win-win, right? I mean, I still love my other friends, but we're all busy. It's hard getting together with people. Everybody has their kids or stuff that they have going on. And on the weekends, I just want to Netflix and chill. Sorry, that's funny. And I like to I'm always on my phone. I actually like had a meltdown. I was at McDonald's, my phone died, and I was like having a little bit of a meltdown. It was kind of weird. And then I came back and I plugged it in, and when I got home and I had like, oh my God, like a million notifications, and I felt really special. So it was fun. Those people wanted to talk to me. Nobody on here wants to talk to me tonight, but those people I want to talk to.
I actually do want to say one quick thing.
Yeah.
Just in hopes that somebody in the group that needs it will hear it.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people realize the seasons. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. My husband does sales. I used to do physical therapy. There's always going to be slow seasons. Always. And usually, like with physical therapy, this time right now was kind of the slow season, but it picked back up in the fall. And I don't think people realize that. And I think a lot of people get discouraged because like in their first month or two, they don't have a lot of success signing a ton of customers or even distributors, and they just give up on it. And it's like, right around the corner is the winter, which people don't get out and go to the gym in the wintertime usually. They get more sedentary in the winter. So they're going to be buying products. And then, the holidays, people want to get healthier after all that crappy holiday food. And then right after that is going to be New Year's resolutions. And then right after that is going to be, they're going to get their income tax back. So, I mean, we're going to have this huge window of booming season. So don't quit now.
I know. I love that. Oh,
I don't think people realize it, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna have slow seasons, but the big, busy seasons are gonna totally make up for that.
Yes.
So I just wanted to talk about that because I feel like too many people give up too soon, and it's like they haven't even given it a good full 2 or 3 months yet, and they're just throwing in the towel.
Yeah. And you know what also happens? Thanks, Joanna. It's so true. All the seeds that you plant now, and then boom, it happens to me all the time, Like Tori just said, she hasn't gotten a customer in a couple weeks. Oh my gosh, I'm like that all the time. But then I'll get 4 in a row, right?
Me too.
And I'll get all these. I remember one month I had 12 distributors sign up in a couple days' time. And I was I think that was in May. But I had been working on those people for a year, some of them, That's the thing. If you've been in the business only a couple months or 6 months or whatever, people start watching and then they start coming in. I watched someone for a year. I know Tori watched, Chelsea for a while. Chelsea watched me for a long time, and people are just watching you to see where you're going. They want to make sure that you're not quitting. They want to make sure that this is legit, right? So people are, once they keep seeing everything, that's when they get excited, and that's when they're going to eventually join. People need to keep seeing things, right? They're not going to just join. Imagine you put up one post and someone buys. I mean, that never happens, ever. They want to keep seeing the results pictures. They want to keep seeing people buying product, right? Because people never just, wouldn't that be great if you just put up a post and everybody bought stuff? I mean, God, I'd have 10 new people a day, right? From all the posts that we all do, right? But going in now, October, November, and then December, it's hit or miss. But then January to April and May, oh my gosh, it's crazy. That's why they bring out the good bonuses. And those are life-changing. A huge part of my check is those bonuses that I got. So, and just keep bringing in new people and working with the people who want it. It's always the same people who show up to things. It's always the same people. And the people that complain, well, they don't do anything about it, right? So unfortunately, we can't help those people. I always hope they come around, and some of them do. Some of them just need to see the vision a little bit more. I kept watching someone. I saw the vision. I saw the compensation plan, and I was like, oh my God. Why didn't I do this sooner? But I wasn't ready. People just aren't ready, or they're scared. So you have to ask people. If you really want someone on your team, you have to ask them. I'll just tell this quick. I had a couple girls who were like, oh, I'm not getting distributors, or and then I went back and I looked on their Facebook, and I'm like, well, what are you doing to try and get distributors? And they're like, well, oh. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if you're not really trying and putting in the action to try and get those distributors, do you think these distributors are just going to fall from the sky and join you? I wasn't trying to be a jerk, but it's true though. You have to be, if you, sorry.
I wasn't, but I was.
Yeah, I'm an asshole, right? You have to put in the effort. You have to put in the action. You have to be willing to put in the work to get those customers and distributors, right? If you're just going to put up one post and it's been a week and you're like, well, no one's buying anything. I'm like, well, because you put up one post, or, have you contacted anyone, or, have you done any one-on-ones? Have you done any parties? Have you met up with people and told them about the opportunity? So if you're not willing to try and do those things, you're not going to get customers or distributors, right? So, it's not rocket science, right? What we do, it's not easy, but it is simple if we, put in the work and, the action to make it happen. Anyway, thank you guys for all coming on. Did anyone else? Thanks for bringing that up, Joanna, because it's so true. It's so true. And sorry.
Did you see the video that Sue posted in the group message today? That guy's video. I don't know who it was, but it was really short, and it was really good. It was about recruiting, and he does this takeaway method where if you have somebody that's been on the fence and they're just kind of like blowing you off, he said like his method is basically you take the offer away. Because you don't want to sound like they, you know, like, yeah, you don't want to sound needy. So then if, you know, you're just like, okay, I can see that you're not ready. So, you know, we'll just, you know, come back to it at another time and, you know, don't worry about it anymore. And I've got, you know, plenty of people to talk to. And so then when you do that, they're kind of thinking like, well, wait, like, am I missing something? So I think, because a lot of times, you know, we have like so many people in the, on the group page and they're just like hanging out, you know, and then it's like, I think sometimes if we would come back to them and be like, okay, well, you know, we can see you're not ready. So, you know, we're just going to take you out of there. And instead of just like letting them linger forever.
Yeah. And yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah. I've done that with a couple people. I just kind of let them be. And then they come back and they're like, oh, well, Tanis isn't asking me anymore. Oh, you know, yeah. You don't want to be too needy with people. Like, honestly, I don't ever want to chase someone and force someone to sign up. You don't want to sign up someone else that way. You don't. It's not good. Because then you're going to be always chasing them and they're not really going to want to do it. I have a couple people.
I think he said like after like, maybe like the third time, he's just like, okay, I can see that, you know, I've given you all the information and, you know, if you're not ready, you're not ready. And, you know, we'll just, you know, take the offer off the table and we'll, you know, maybe come back to it later.
Yeah. And if they want to, maybe they want to be a customer first, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe they want to try out the products first. I mean, not everybody's just ready to just jump in right away. But also, I do not give up on people if I know that they've come to me and, you know, they've really wanted to do it or I know they really need it. I don't give up on them, but I will still check up on them. Like I did that with Chelsea. I've done that with other people. Robin, you were easy. You just signed up. You were easy. Yeah. Paulina was a customer. I mean, a lot of people just want to be customers first, and I respect that. But if you can turn over customers, I like ran out of a lot of customers because they all became distributors. So that's another thing. You know, if people are, you know, pump your customers up. I always follow up with them, but I don't overboard with my customers. I let them be too, because you don't want to be like annoying. You know, you don't want to be annoying with your customers. Like, how are you every other day? Like they bought something from you. They're good, right? I know which people that want to follow up with me a little bit more and they have questions and everything, or they want to try new products. But the ones I know would really be really good, or I mean, I offer the opportunity to everybody. And some of them I've never even thought about. They're like, oh, wow, well, thank you so much. And they take it as a compliment that you're offering it to them, you know? So offer it to them.
Any tips as far as how you offer it to them when they've been a customer?
I always say, like, girl, like, oh my gosh, you're loving the products. Why don't you join the team, use the products, make money, and help others? And I just keep it super, super short. Don't write a huge, big paragraph to people because they're going to be like, oh my God, this girl's crazy. She's just trying to sign me up. You want to keep it short and sweet with people. If you guys need help with that, or if they want to talk to, like, you know, your upline, or talk to someone who's been in the business a little bit longer, or whatever the situation. Sometimes people just want to talk to someone they don't know, right? So they don't feel like it's their friend, right? I mean, I love talking to people, and, you know, because I want people to join, because I know what this has done for me. I know what it's done to so many other people, and other people that it will happen to on the team too. So I want people to join the business, obviously. I mean, obviously it's good for us, but I mean, we're here to help people, right? So if people say no to me, and they're still, you know, but then sometimes they come around, right? I mean, I know Paulina, for example. I remember asking her, and she's like, I'm just not ready right now. And I kept kind of bringing it up with her, and then we met for lunch, and I decided that day she was signing up.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I'm like, Robin, Paulina's signing up today. Paulina didn't know that, but
yeah, you're like, but she doesn't know it yet, but she's signing up.
And Paulina's frozen right now, but she's probably laughing. But you know what? You just have to assume the sale. Be so confident, people will join you. Like, don't be like, oh, like, do you want to join? Like, oh, like, can I send you some info? Be like, girl, you need to join this team. I'm going to send you some info. Like, here, I'm going to put you on my team page. I'm so excited. Don't ask them. Just tell them. But in a nice way, right? Like, not like, don't hold up. Don't scare them and have them run. I mean, I've scared some people off. I mean, I have. But they always come back. They always come back. See, Paulina's laughing. See? She's laughing. She's shaking her head. She's like, oh my God. She's laughing like, she's like, Tanis forced me. How do I get away from her? No. But it's true. If you're super, super confident, whether you feel like it or not, and you just, the whole fake it before you make it, I don't mean, I know someone said like, oh, it's like you're lying. Well, no, that's not what I mean. Fake it before you make it. It's like you're so positive and excited about the opportunity and where you're going, right? You could just be starting the business. Doesn't matter if you're a distributor, you're a diamond, you're a triple diamond, whatever. People are joining where you're going, right? They don't care. I know I talked to Jackie. I mean, Jackie doesn't sign up a lot of people. Like, she comes to me for advice and I talk to her. Jackie's really good at building leaders. She's like an amazing friend of mine, and she's a presidential, and she does very well, like very well. So, I mean, she has an ambassador underneath her. She has presidentials. I'm going to be presidential soon, and a bunch of other you guys are all going to be, popping up and being diamonds and up. So she's really good at what she does, but that doesn't mean she enrolls a lot of people, right? So just because someone's at ambassador or presidential, I know a lot of them have insecurities about signing up people and being bold and messaging people. Everybody has their different strengths in this. So for me, the biggest thing is if you can sign up people and you can help your team sign up people, that's how you build a successful business. I mean, I was talking about this with Tori. There's that one girl who literally does everything for her whole team. Well, you can't do that. Like, she has all these people and she signs up like tons of distributors and tons of customers every week. Well, that's not relatable. That's not duplicatable, right? Because not everybody's going to sign up a ton of customers and distributors every week. It's just not realistic, right? You want people to follow the steps to success, I know some months I have no problem doing that. Some months I might get more customers, and lately I can sign up distributors, and then customers is more difficult for me. But I mean, I can sign up distributors, no problem. But then I just have to focus more on talking about products and posting that on Facebook and talking about the product line too, right? Instead of just the opportunity. So where your focus is what is going to happen in your business. So be bold with people and don't scare them away. But I mean, and if someone doesn't reply to you, don't keep messaging them. Like, don't keep they're going to be like, oh my God, they're going to run for the hills. They're just going to be like, this girl's nuts. So give them time, right? Don't be needy and like desperate, because that's not how we want to run the business at all. Does that make sense as my rambling? But just be so, not out front with people, but just tell them, ask them. I mean, like, just say, I'd love to add you on my team page. Is that okay with you? Like, I'd love to share, but don't just add people and they're not really interested. Don't do that. Like, don't just add people on the page because you want to add them. Like, make sure that they're interested first. Because I feel like some people just add people on the page, and then the people are like, okay, so what's this business? Like, what do you guys do here? Yeah. And then I'm like, what? Like, I thought they wanted to join. So I'm kind of confused by that. So, because that's going to overwhelm people, and they're going to be like, oh my God, she added me on the team page. All these crazy girls are welcoming me. Like, what is this, right? But because we are kind of like a happy little cult. Like, we're all a bunch of like little, I mean that in a funny way. And a good cult family. We're like a good cult. Cult's probably not the best word to use, but you know what I mean. Oh, Tanis, it's been a long day. But you know what I mean, you guys. Like, be so excited with people and that you're offering it to them and you're offering them onto our team page, and make it be a big deal about our team page. Like, oh, our team's so awesome. I'm going to add you. I'd love to add you. Is that okay? But make sure they're a little interested first. Don't just add people, because you don't want to do that.
Candace, that's exactly how I signed like my first like 4 or 5 distributors.
Yeah, it's so key, right?
Yeah, like when I was like going to people, like I had like a list of people that I wanted on my team. So I went to them and they're like, well, how much have you made? I'm like, it's my first week. Like I haven't made a dime. But I was like, in 2 months, I'm gonna get a like $500 bonus, and I'm gonna have an average income of $600. They're like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm like, absolutely, you should join right now. And I'm like, you just have to be super bold and super confident that like they believe you, and then you'll believe in yourself too, you know?
Exactly.
Like, tell people, I'm like, I want you on my team. Like,
yeah, people want to know where you're going. They want to know where you're going. If you tell people, oh, I'm going diamond and I'm going to be earning, you don't need to tell people what your paycheck is. I mean, you don't want people, you don't need to do that. But if you're telling someone, oh, I'm running for double diamond, and double diamond is like this average, and I'm so excited, and I'm helping my team grow. And because the biggest thing about this is not one person promotes. When there's a big promotion, oh my gosh, in June, I remember when I went triple diamond, Robin went diamond, Paulina went ruby, Sue and Cindy, ruby and emerald. I mean, all these people, Meredith went ruby, it's the same thing when Tori promoted, like when she promoted, other people promoted. Like when we promote, we do it all together. So that's why it's so important to stay connected. When people join and they kind of go off and do their own thing, and I try and explain to them, but not everybody gets that. And the more people are connected and want to work with their uplines, that's how you promote. So that's so key. Like, I mean, you work it as a team. So the more connected you are to your downline, I try and stay connected with everybody, whether I know them or not. I have so many chats and groups, and I mean, sometimes the groups are a little bit much. I mean, there's lots going on. I get that. But the more everybody is really connected, because this business is a relationship business. Whether it's with your team, your customers, your potentials, the more we all stick together, the more we all grow together. It's 110% right. So I'll tell you that. Because I know everything, because I learned from Robin.
Yeah, right.
You guys, Robin and I were just joking around earlier. So anyways, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. It's been like an hour, but I appreciate you guys all coming on tonight. I just wanted to have a little bit of a powwow with everybody. It'll be fun. All right. So thanks, guys. I'm going to put this up on the team page, and I'll warn everybody next time. I want to do some more live videos like on my page. It makes me scared. I know Joanna's been doing them. Robin's
They don't scare me at all. I love it.
I know. You're like, you put on your glasses. You're like, I'm Joanna. Yeah.
I can't do live because I don't have a very good signal, so I can never do live. I did live at Bailey's party Saturday night, and it's like all pixely.
Aw, that's okay. You're perfect.
I know.
She knows.
No.
I'm going to start doing live. I like it because it pops up, and everybody, I did that video of Harley and Honey. And oh my gosh, everybody like joined. I was like, oh my gosh, that's exciting. I was like, yeah. Well, you're welcome, Tara. Thank you for tuning in.
Maybe I should just do live and have my dog sitting around doing
Oh my
nothing.
God, I love your dog. I know. Honey is having a tough life just laying around over here. Another quick thing I was going to tell you guys, I remember Robin in Chicago, they were talking about like those power hours. I want to start doing those maybe once a week. Where you all get on like a Zoom. Anybody who wants to, we can do like a set time, and everyone just kind of hangs out and works their business. And if anybody has any questions, it's called like a power hour, and then you're sitting and working and doing whatever you need to do, and then anyone can just kind of message each other and say like, hey, what are you up to right now? Like, how is that working for you? Or how is that post working for you? Or so yeah, I really want to start doing that. Maybe we'll start that next week sometime after this crazy end of the month is done. But yeah, everybody get in an entry for the $10,000. Even if you can get one in. Sign up your dog. Sign up your dog. Sign up your baby, Joanna.
Yeah.
So cute.
Ayla wants to do it with me, she says. I'm like, you were way too
Aww,
young, baby.
that's so cute. But yeah, if you guys have anyone in your family who ask them, get them involved. I really want my mom to work the business with me, but she's helps me in other ways, but she might become a distributor this week. We'll see.
Mine too. Mine too. She just doesn't know
all
it yet.
our moms. We could sign up all our moms. We could sign up our dogs, and I actually wish Harley. I actually going to start taking Harley and getting her to hand out Blitz cards to people. I think it would be fun. I'll put her in like a
Put it on her collar.
in her collar.
Make a Blitz card and put it on her collar.
No, Harley, not Honey.
Oh, I thought you said honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a collar on my kid. You know when people walk around with their kids and they have them on leashes? Oh my God, that's not right. That's not
Wait.
right.
You can make her a little lanyard.
I'm going to. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna make a lanyard for Harley, and then she can go to preschool and hand them out to all the moms and everything. I'm totally gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to all the moms at preschool and all the teachers. It's so funny.
Give the teacher greens.
Yeah, I actually ordered a whole bunch of Robin. Actually, everyone in the U.S. I really, really like the new greens.
I'm gonna try them.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like them. Really, really like them.
They're not as sweet.
Yeah, I like that they're not as sweet. I took 3.5 scoops today. I think that's why I'm so zippy right now, because I'm just trying to get rid of my cold and get healthy for the cruise and everything, so I'm not sick. Every time I go on a plane, I get sick. It's just awful. But
That's gonna be so much fun.
it'll be good. I'm excited about it. I'm kind of scared about the cruise. Like, I hope I don't get sick. I'm kind of scared. But
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to see my.
Robin and I will just get really drunk and it'll be fine.
I'm afraid I'll have some scary roommate. I don't know.
Paulina raised her hand. Hi, Paulina.
I just have one question. When is the conference tickets going on sale?
Sometime in October.
Early October, they'll announce it. And everybody, you guys, oh my gosh, conference is a life changer. I mean, green carpet was fun, but conference, right?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
Like it's life changing. And if you can't afford it, honestly, I couldn't afford it either at the time. And I told Jay, I was like, you know, especially if you're in the States, I'm going to rent a house. I want to see first how many people are all going to go. If people are bringing their spouses, there's no boys allowed. Sorry, but otherwise, that's why I told my husband he couldn't go on the cruise. I'm like, this is a girls' trip. You're not coming. So imagine Jay. Oh my God, he'd be like with all the girl. Oh my God, he'd be like, get me out of here. Yeah, get to conference. Like, honestly, it is life-changing. I went
Tickets
as a new
sell out very quickly.
What?
Tickets will sell out very quickly.
Very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you raise your hand again, Paulina? Oh, sorry, it just popped up again. I'm like, you don't have to raise your hand again. But yeah, you guys go to conference. Like, you have to go. If you're in Winnipeg, we'll go together. We'll all fly down together. If you're not, if you're in the States, you have to go. Like, everybody has to go. Okay?
I'm in for the house. Let me know.
Yeah. We'll get a big house and we'll just party. No, we won't. Robin will get drunk every night.
I don't.
Robin's
We had fun last year.
What?
Bailey and I had fun last year at conference.
Aw. Yeah,
And
I didn't
green
get
carpet.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched it at home.
We got drunk with Jackie and Joe.
We got drunk with Jackie and Joe. They're so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys will meet all of them and everything. It'll be so fun. They're awesome. I'm actually gonna go out and see Jackie in November, I think, for a couple days. Jay wants to come too. We might both go. She has a beautiful house out in BC. She lives like right on the water, and so yeah. Hopefully, celebrating her being ambassador. That's her plan. But Yeah. Anyways, we can all be ambassador, so let's do it. Anyways, thanks so much, you guys, for all coming on tonight. I appreciate it. And I am going to load this up on the page. And everybody who didn't get to come on tonight missed out on our fun night. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for coming on. Bye.
Bye.